Welcome to a new release on the show. This is the 5 questions to nourish the mind, body and soul, to get to know the person sat in front of me a little bit more and ask them questions they wouldn't normally have. This has become very quickly one of my favourite parts of the interview. Now, we are re-releasing these because we released these months ago for our paid subscribers over on my newsletter, The Compassionate Cure on Substack. If you're not a paid subscriber, you will get these months in advance as being part of our community. However, we are now starting to release them. So enjoy. This is more of a personal connection and a shorter episode, but it really gets into the heart and not into the mind of the person who is sat in front of me. Okay, Simon, we're going to do the 5 questions to nourish your mind, body and soul for our Substack community.
Okay.
So the concept of this is to answer from the heart and not from the mind. So short, snappy answers, 1 or 2 lines, but what first comes intuitively to you, okay? So what's the one thing about you that makes you uniquely you?
I am an artist's sensibility who lives an artist's life.
Overcoming resistance. What's been the most persistent area of resistance in your life and how did you overcome it?
Believe it or not, it's a strange one, right? It's that I'm actually better at some things than I give myself credit for, and have overly deferred or overly sort of given away things that I, only because of self-doubt, where I could actually do them myself.
Do you think that's something that you've come to challenge as you've learned to understand yourself more?
I've come to challenge?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
As in you come to acknowledge that that's something that you're very good at.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've some of the things like I thought I was awful at, and then I actually turned out to be okay at it. So yeah, I mean, it's part of the journey. You know, so much as we teach kids about, growth mindset and, positive mental attitude. And that's a large part of it. I decided, I guess, that I was bad at these things, and then it became, then I was bad at those things. And when I decided maybe I'm not as bad at those things that I give, than I think I am, it turns out I actually found more ability than I thought I had.
So small changes, big impact. That is, what's been the smallest change, not a huge change, I think quite small, that's had the biggest impact in your life?
I think listening skills. I know that's a big subject, but some very basic, simple things to learn about listening have had profound impact professionally and personally in my life.
Could you tell me one?
Yeah. When somebody's saying something to me, instead of reacting, saying, go on, say more, what else? Just so I do 2 things. 1, get all the information, and 2, make sure they feel heard.
That's a big one. Okay, so health transformation. What's been something that you've changed in your health generally that's had a big impact on your life?
I started to treat junk food as a treat. So I haven't eliminated it, but I have to earn it.
Okay. And talk to me. I think I heard you say once that you have junk food on Saturdays and Sundays, something that only beginning with S.
Oh, yeah. No.
Is that like quite a good tip? I heard that as a nutritionist. I thought that's actually quite smart.
Only eat sugar on days that start with S.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which is great. You're limited to 2.
I think it's a Mark Hyman thing. No. What Mark Hyman says, yeah, only eat sugar on days that start with S. I think what Mark says is treat sugar like a recreational drug.
Sugar's crack cocaine.
Yeah, treat sugar like a recreational drug and you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, for sugar on days that start with S. Okay,
and this is the last question, but it's quite a big question. So
short answer to a big question.
If you can.
Okay.
But it doesn't have to be that short. I'm just aware of our time. What's been the hardest thing about yourself or something in your life that you've had to make peace with the past with?
I think anybody who sort of lives an artist's life and has an artist sensibility always lives in duality, which is the desperate desire to feel like we belong and also loving that we don't belong. And it's unresolvable, and it's a paradox. It's a yearning and it's a satisfaction at the exact same time. And I'm totally at peace with that duality.
That's something I really, really resonate with, about feeling understood and not misheard, but also at the same time knowing that the way that you are is also quite unique is what makes so much wonderful as well.
I want to be the same and I love being different at the same time.